here? Playback devices. Yeah, there we go. So volume is A-okay. So. Wow, such a... Hold on. Let me actually bring it up. What a lively chat we got going on. Hold on. I'm going to let everyone in Discord know that we're live. Yo, shit. We're live. But yeah. I'm excited for this particular podcast. Let me just do this real quick. Live, and then people will just catch up in the post. Or not. Oh, Andy's here. Hello, Andy. Alright. I guess, we should just get started. Oh, wait, there's more people coming in. Shout out to Elijah and also Kieran as well. As I said, Andy's already here too. But yeah, we can get started. So, hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
Oh, I'm David.
And you're watching episode 162 of DangIT Podcast. We've got something a little different going on around here. I mean, of course, like we're not really used to like filming a live stream over here, like in this part of like David's house. But yeah, we're just kind of like made do with everything. Mainly because of the fact that we got something else here. A new mic setup.
What is this? Whoa, it just got here.
Oh Whoa. God, it just kind of happened.
It's so
it's
weird.
It's like fourth grade all over again.
What?
Justin, will you stand up? Yes. Oh. No, you need to go. I guess I will. What is that? Oh, what's watching? It just happened. I don't know what it is.
All right, your fourth grade traumatic experiences aside. Whoa, we actually sound good, probably. I can't really hear on your guys' end, but yeah. I just assume.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't really have the equipment further to just kind of hear our feedback. So I did like a couple test runs. It should sound okay now. I just kind of went home and tested this out beforehand. I actually got like these arms and the pop filter at the last minute, so it's nice to have everything here. But yeah, this is what I've been kind of building up on. It was just like a new like setup for like just like our videos to make it a little bit better for people to listen to. I'm not sure how much you guys can hear the fan in the background, but given our usual like,
they wouldn't have noticed.
Oh, you broke in reality, or you broke reality in here. It could have been better. Road to 100K. That's exactly what's happened.
Yeah, we're starting it, boys. Welcome on this grand journey, this grande road.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to actually recording with all this stuff here. We just have to move it over there and stuff like that. It should still sound better. Mm-hmm. The reason I want to move to this one is because I was kind of getting tired of like, not sharing a mic. That was totally fine. It was just the consequences of sharing like a USB microphone, and the fact that one, that thing is stationary. That thing like sits on the table, so it picks up all vibrations. Granted, I think this thing will still pick up something if I like just like tap on like whatever is like I guess indirectly touching the mic. But other than that, I should like minimize the amount of noise there. In addition to the fact that like we have our own, so like we both sound relatively the same as far as like our input. But yeah, oh shoot, Dark Phoenix is saying they've been here subbed since 62K, which is, I wish I had like a marker of like of when like we hit like those certain benchmarks, but yeah, appreciate it, and I'm glad that you decided to stay.
Wow, or maybe just want a medal. Oh, what, like that's an achievement or something?
You want a cookie with that? Want me to put a candle on it that says like 62K?
62K. We'll all gather around the circle and kumbaya. Congratulations. I don't even remember your name. That insignificant. No, really. Thank you. That's great. I can't afford to take off any of you guys because you guys are the last contingent that watches. So
yeah, really though, because a lot of people, again, we've said this before, they all joined since the reactions, but a lot of them. I mean, some like a lot of the subs are ghosts in the fact that like they just kind of like tune out of like whatever we do, and some like slowly they're like unsubbing because like, oh, I'm just clearing out my like subscriptions and everything like that. But for the most part, like they kind of stay there, but a good small number just kind of sticks around. So Corinne's here. Hello, Corinne. Phantom is also here. Yeah, the sub says Dang Reacts. It's React, dang it. Get it right.
You call yourself a fan?
Everyone just mixes that up so badly.
God. It's like you don't even know us. It's like you weren't even there to support us.
Oh, yeah.
Some sort of $2 whore here only to satisfy your entertainment needs.
Actually, you know what? That's actually kind of true for a lot of people on YouTube.
Oh, damn, you're right.
Oh, you were right. You were right. But yeah, that's kind of the thing with like YouTube now, is that it's no longer just like content creators like creating stuff. It's kind of more like a TV based type of show, like series that you'll like watch because they feel like television, or they feel like a more formal web series.
Yeah,
formal being the quote unquote.
I mean, YouTube's been pushing that really hard lately, right? The entire like, we're basically TV kind
we
of
are
thing,
the new
right?
TV,
so
yeah.
content is shifting towards that, we're TV kind of thing.
What else do I want to say? Yeah, just kind of like jumping off tangent. So this weekend, Evo's actually happening in Las Vegas, and Anaya is actually there participating. So if everyone like in the chat can like give your energy to Anaya, please.
Or not. Like a fucking tool.
I don't know. I'm wishing the best of luck for him. Yeah. Give me your energy. Yeah, right now I think he's just playing like Tekken 7. He might play a little bit of Smash Brothers. I know that that new Dragon Ball Z game is also premiering there too, which is kind of strange because of the fact that it just got announced and there's only like the demo of it.
Yeah.
So people are like playing competitively that way. That's definitely an interesting thing. But yeah. So David, how have you been over these past like, couple weeks that you haven't been on the podcast?
Man, I've been busy. So now that it's July, I'm finally off work because I work for public school, so I get this month off.
Nice.
And I'm also out of school because thank God I don't need to take summer school to get credits or catch up on credits. So in the meantime, I'm working on an independent research project that I'm planning on getting published by the end of the year.
Nice.
And also my friend from an old friend of mine from college came down from Portland, Oregon recently, so I got the chance to hang out with her for a while, so that was really cool.
Nice. How long has it been since like you've met her?
Well, we were on the same study abroad program when I went to Japan.
Oh, okay.
And I went to go visit her when I graduated last summer. And that's the last time I've seen her like in person. But we constantly Skype and keep in touch. But it's nice to actually hang out with her.
That's
like,
good.
Just there.
Sorry guys, I'm just adjusting the mic a little bit. I wish I had like, I guess like study abroad like people that I can just like, I guess like Skype call because of the fact that distance. Like, I mean, it's definitely better to actually have someone like there in person, but something about the fact that you can't actually reach them regional wise. There's something, I guess, alluring to that, like kind of having a pen pal of sorts. Like, I guess if you don't really have that, it's kind of a cool idea to just like think about having. But I never really studied abroad. The farthest I ever been was just like kind of, well, just like out of state, like bordering the state.
Yeah, Sierra Nevada, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It was for my May-term course. So yeah, I have friends there, but they also went to the same college as I did. So I still saw them like on campus and whatnot. But yeah, I kind of wish I could, I guess, study farther abroad. Maybe like even on like the other side of the country. Yeah,
on the East Coast.
Yeah.
We had a discussion about that one of our gaming videos, right? Was it Sword Art during one of the?
We were talking about traveling.
Bullshit bosses.
Yeah.
We were just looking for something to discuss that wasn't the boss. I think so. Yeah, because you talked about how I was planning on going abroad next summer after I graduated.
Yes.
And asked you if you also like if you ever wanted to go abroad.
Yeah, it would be cool, like especially now, but again, like due to the circumstances, it'd probably be something I wouldn't really do for a while. I would say, I wouldn't say maybe until, I don't actually know like when it'd be convenient for me. Like I have like the luxury right now to kind of be independent, so I don't have to have family along with me. I could like travel on my own if I wanted to, but I kind of don't know where. I'm kind of hoping that like when DangIT Productions like gets to where it will eventually get to, that we'll have these opportunities to go out and like maybe do a tour. I don't know why we'd go on tour, but
well, for you guys, all 62 of you,
all 62 of you, we're going to pretty much just like take over like one like small restaurant like on like in between buildings.
Yeah, it'll be DangIT Con in Kalamazoo, Michigan, coming 2036. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. We'll give all the merchandise for free. Promise? No, I can't promise anything.
What are we not promising?
Just like the idea of us going on tour. It would be cool to be like featured like at VidCon or something like that. Especially like I guess like how security is wise how it is now, where it's like we'll have like escorts and everything like that.
Wow, geez, that's escorts.
Yeah, it makes you feel like more professional, but it's actually for your safety, like emphasis on safety.
We don't want to get mobbed by the legions of like Justin Penis hungry fans out there.
But they yearn for them with their thirst.
They yearn for the dang.
But man, like I remember reading a little bit of things on like this recent VidCon that have been like kind of sour in regards to. I think like one of the biggest stories was when there was one of the security guards who were like who's just making sure someone like doesn't come in just due to like crowds and whatnot. And it was some I guess famous person on Instagram of all people who was just kind of berating like how he was like more famous like than the security guard. He's much more pretty, and it's like, would you stop, dude? Like it's not. Why? He's just trying to make sure that everyone's safe. But yeah, the irony of that is that people like heard about the story and like followed that guy on Instagram, the security guard, and now he has more followers than the guy who was berating him before. It was great.
Excellent.
Good. And now, I mean, aside from Evo, oh yeah, there's Comic-Con, which is coming next week, which I'll be attending.
Oh, nice.
It'll be cool. I think it's my 4th or 5th time going. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be getting any less crowded, but it's still cool to just kind of like walk around. I kind of like the idea of me like, I guess, keeping my body weight as I just like continue to like walk all over the place. Granted, like I pretty much like remember like where to go for places to place, but it's always cool to just kind of go inside the main hall and just kind of see all the cool stuff that they have and the potential free stuff you can get. But otherwise, yeah, that's something that I kind of decided to do with my brother and my cousin. I think in 2012, I think so, or 2000. I think no, it was 2013. That's when it happened.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always a treat to go there. Yeah, have you ever considered going to a convention, David?
Not really.
No.
Mainly because I just dislike crowds. I dislike even more having to wait at my computer or pay anywhere between $75 and hundreds of dollars to have the privilege of going into a crowded room and being able to go to no panels because I did not click quick enough.
Oh, you're right about that. Panels are definitely like one of the biggest highlights and the hardest to get into.
Yeah.
Especially, I think it's Hall H. Hall H is like the infamous, like, that's where you're gonna see like the big names. You'll see like Marvel like do their panel there, and seats, I forget how many people, but it's a lot of people, and people sitting in line like maybe a day or two like in advance. So they gotta sit there and wait, and I'm not sure if I'm committed to that, but yeah. I've only been able to get like 2-day passes there, and that's like Thursday and Sunday. So when it's early and Sunday when it's like not so crowded, so that's gonna be nice. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna pretty much stay there for the whole, I guess, time there. So it'll be like Wednesday night to like Sunday night, and I'll be heading back, and work will start next thing.
It's a long week.
It's gonna be nice. I do like going out there. I know it's like really crowded, but it's just, I mean, I'm kind of used to crowds, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I understand like where you're coming from. Like I hate like how crowded things can get, but I guess there's some kind of rush that I get out of it. It's just like I'm competing with all these people for something. I think like my favorite was last year for sure because I just got a whole bunch of free shirts from Final Fantasy 15. But yeah, David, did you want to say something actually? Well, I was just going on.
No, though, speaking of Comic-Con, this is like a weird tangent line, but you know, Comic-Con's in San Diego, and my old high school debate partner recently got on Facebook, and she's just like been dead to society.
Really?
Since high school, because she was like, I don't want a Facebook. That's like just a normie thing to do, you know. I'm gonna be counterculture and not have a Facebook. But then she got one recently, mainly to announce that she got engaged. So congratulations to you.
Sugoi.
Yeah, sugoi. I know you don't watch this because you know you don't want
you're
to
better.
debate me now that we're not debating together anymore.
Now we're not debating together.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
But, now she's doing research at UC San Diego. So I'm gonna see if I can go visit her and catch up sometime because it's been like since high school or like since my freshman year of college since I last saw her. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, I should do that more like with some of my college friends. I do know, I guess, a few of them that like still live within the area which we went to school, and some like kind of moved a little farther, like I guess east or west. I still remember like one of my closest friends I made there. She lives just like across the country, so like that's East Coast. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that, but I should definitely catch up too. Yeah. Let's see what other people are talking about here. I hear a lot about Friday the 13th.
Forget about you, Chad. I stopped caring about what you were saying minutes ago.
Yeah, I was actually watching Friday the 13th like gameplay videos like recently, just kind of like from Achievement Hunter and whatnot. It is kind of a fun game, like, and I don't really know too much about the lore of like the games, like as far as like the release, but this one's definitely interesting as far as like taking like on I guess a movie and just like seeing how like it would work as a gameplay mechanic, because well, Jason is like really like overpowered like with all these like different like abilities and whatnot, like, teleporting and just like, well, really just teleporting. That's the one thing that's like super broken about him. But otherwise, like as like camp counselors, you're able to, if you work together, you can definitely like prevent Jason from like catching all of you. But otherwise, a lot of people kind of play on their own.
But is it kind of like an everyone against the Juggernaut kind of thing?
Kind
like
of, yeah. You're trying to run away.
Well, I guess in that sense, Jason's not really OP. Like, that mechanic is there to encourage everyone else to work together. But thanks, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you've ingrained this online competitive culture where everyone has to be a lone wolf, or you've incentivized everyone to be competitive rather than cooperative.
Speaking of which, what game we should work on next as far as like cooperative play?
Well, we were thinking Left 4 Dead, right?
Yes.
Like OG Left 4 Dead.
Yes.
All right.
I'm so down for that.
There's that, and I don't know. Continuing the theme of zombie, I also I got my main Xbox working again.
Okay.
It was just a matter of replacing the power bricks. That was pretty easy. But I still have The Walking Dead. Well, just seasons 1 and 2. I can probably find season 3 because I know that's out. That is out. So maybe at some point playing Walking Dead. But we'll discuss that further, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see, what else is there to discuss? I know that I guess as far as like what the channel's been up to, oh yeah, I did release like a new set of like discussion videos with a whole new intro to it. It's, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's pretty much like it kind of plays on the whole like puppet theater idea, where like I actually implemented a green screen like within the box. That took forever.
Dang.
But it's kind of a cool setup because like now I can like use green screen for that and just kind of like make a new intro to make it feel like more of a TV series for people. So I think it's something that people can really catch on to. Yeah. And kind of like keep them in their head, like even like after the fact.
Have you played around with the idea of adding an intro to the Let's Play series?
Yes. I don't know where to go from that though. It doesn't have to like go with like the whole puppet theater thing. I'll tell you that for sure.
Okay.
It can just be whatever we want. Whether it be like a live action, like, hey David, let's play a game. And it's actually a sword art in my hand. Like,
What?
What? No. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to DangIT Sword Art Online Lost Song.
So you're talking about like individualized intros for every series.
We could.
Huh. Okay.
But we can also just kind of do just a general intro, which will like maybe transition to like what game is it actually that we're gonna play, and then go to like the actual let's play.
Okay. Like, give us a like or a 5-star rating, and give us a poke if you think that's a good idea.
Poke. Please hold the pokes, please.
No, poke us. I dare you. Find us and poke us.
Just make sure it's not sharp.
No, I like it when it's sharp.
Ooh, oh David, I won't judge you by your interests. But me, I like to keep my entire body sacred.
You're no fun.
Okay, what else was there I wanted to talk about? Yeah, that's pretty much what I kind of want to work on. It's also an intro for DangIT Plays and whatnot. What else is there? Oh, let's see. No, that's pretty much it as far as like I guess like production wise of like DangIT Productions. Yeah. David and I are actually like planning to do like back-to-back like filming sessions this weekend because of the whole Comic-Con thing.
Boy.
Should we divide it up with like sword arts like today, and then the following day will just be nothing but like actual good times?
You know, yeah. Let's get all sword out just done today. I'm gonna hate myself, but I'm already like.
You're already into it now.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
No, it's just keep in mind there's probably going to be like a significant dip in quality of the video, or maybe a rise in quality. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to have like a drink or 4 to try and get past like the last few episodes that we record today.
I don't think we'll ever finish that like anytime soon.
Yeah, there'll be like 50 more episodes sort of before we're done. This one's gonna break 100 episodes. It'll be like Doom and Fallout 4.
And there's that new Sword Art Online game that just released like, I guess a weekend ago or whatever. Yeah.
Before we get to that, we gotta play Hollow Fragment first.
Oh no! Oh no!
So then we can get to whatever this new one is.
So how is SAO going? Says
Eat
Aspire.
a dick. Just eat a big old floppy wiener. You know exactly how it's going, you piece of shit.
I appreciated a comment from one of our subscribers in one of the recent episodes that like it's pretty dull, like as far as the game, but at least that's interesting conversations.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to aim for.
Yep.
It's to build the integrity of our commentary.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's not like we're gluttons for punishment or anything, or that we understand that people think it's funny when I clearly am in pain. But you guys don't care about that. I'm just some sort of sick punching bag for your pleasure. I hate you. I hate you all.
You must suffer for your art.
I suppose so.
Okay. But yeah, we'll have to keep that pacing like with other games that we actually do enjoy. Just keep the sanity in check.
Yeah.
Keep a little sandy box.
Yeah.
Donate with like a few games in there.
Yeah, you know. If you guys want to send us games, send us to P.O. Box 12345, Detroit, Florida.
Turns out to be an actual location.
Dude,
where's all these games? Actually, speaking of games, I think it was 2 weekends ago that GameStop actually had their July sale, which was like buy 2 get 1 for all pre-owned titles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually jumped on board with that, and I decided to get the 2 Kirby 3DS games, which is like Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot, and I just got Monster Hunter 4 as like the free game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still backlogged from the last July sale. I still have Wolfenstein New Order and Tales of Vesperia to get through.
Yeah.
But with everything that's going on in my life right now, that's not going to happen.
I feel you. It's just like it takes a while. Like I like to just sit down and like complete my games like as much as I really want to. So I would be playing Shadows of Valentia still, but I decided to move on with Kirby, just like because it's kind of weird with the Kirby games because it's something I can just pick up and play and just like put down because a lot of it just doesn't really change like mechanic wise, and you don't have to be like involved in the story or anything like that. It's just kind of like pick up and play. So I kind of like that about it.
And Shadows of Valentia just isn't a good game in general.
Oh, yeah. It's like I was actually thinking a lot more about like the story after like our last conversation. I think it's like it's kind of a safe storyline, I would say. In fact, like like we're deprived of all of our land resources because of the gods. There's something happened with the gods. One's going to investigate, one is going to just conquer kingdoms for the sake of finding a new order within this like desecrated like wasteland in which people have to build up upon.
Yeah, there's not really much room for moral gray. There's kind of an objectively, wow, you guys are dicks, and we're just kind of fighting to survive kind of side. But I think overall, the character development is probably strongest in Shadow of Valentia. It's just too bad the narrative kind of suffers from like, the whole black and white thing, and the fact that the gameplay and map design are terrible.
Map is pretty bland. And yeah, I do kind of miss the weapons triangle as much as it killed me over like Lunatic Plus mode and Fire Emblem Awakening. It did like keep me on my toes when playing hard mode in Fates, which I actually did like to an extent. There is a bit of challenge that I do like. I'm not that although I kind of lean towards it, I'm still not quite that type of guy who will take the easy way route. And mainly it's for me just over leveling my characters. That's where it's like, oh, okay, I'll let that go.
Yeah, I thought Conquest was about as perfect as it got as far as like map design and enemy logic. The only thing though is that with harder games, like especially in a Fire Emblem game like Fates, like Conquest Hard or Awakening on Lunatic or higher, it really encourages low manning to the point where like the only way to beat Lunatic Awakening is by only using Chrom and Robin. Yeah,
there's like a point where you rely on like these specific characters and you need to stick to them.
Yep.
Mainly ones with higher growth rates for sure.
Yeah.
And also you had to be lucky too.
Favorites are just Seth only runs in Sacred Stones. So yeah, pretty much that's all you need.
It sucks though. Like there is always that chance of getting a bad draw on like one of the characters you want to like keep.
Yeah.
And so you just gotta have to figure out like, should I keep them going or should I like replace them with something? And I know like older Fire Emblem games didn't really give you the option to like level grind when needed to.
Nope.
So just like whatever you got.
Yeah.
In that case, like with Fate, it's like, yes, please have children. I need the experience.
Really, I'm not going to use the children because the children in Fate sucked. But hey, it's more experience.
It is kind of weird, isn't it? Because I felt like in Awakening, like the characters or the child units were like really good.
Yeah.
Because they would have like a couple units as far as like their max growth stats, like they would have a couple points like higher in like certain areas.
Yeah.
If you had anyone like marry along to their children would have like the max speed for that particular unit. But it's weird with Fates because like not even like your child unit for your main unit.
Kind of sucks.
Kind of is not great.
Which is too bad. I still use Kana because I just like having another dragon character.
Yeah.
But I don't use any of the other children in Fates. Also for story reasons, because the children in Fates just don't make sense within the context of the story.
Yeah, they really just kind of like threw it in there, saying like, oh, like literally just threw them in there and just kind of waited like maybe a good couple of years or so. Which always makes me think about the fact that like they still have to wait the 9 months for that child to like come into the world. So it's just like throughout that time, like what happened? Were you just kind of out on the sidelines because I just played your last map?
Yeah. There's like the children are just so young in Fates. Like,
they're really young.
You're 9 and you're in the army. That's cool.
Good on you.
Arthur, whoever your son is, like, you look like you're 8. What are you doing here? How can you hold the steel axe? Although the Children of Fates story, like that DLC arc, was was good. And if the children were confined to that, and if they were introduced in that arc, then it would actually be kind of compelling.
Yeah. I do find that I guess some of the units actually have some good like personal skills. Like I know Takami's kid has like a skill +4 if you just have them wait. So they're good at just like kind of staying in the sidelines within any range and just kind of taking them out because they're just that strong with their crits or frequent with their crits.
Yeah, be even more OP if Takami's kid was a Shadows of Valentia archer. Oh, get the extra range, and you can attack units that are attacking you directly.
Yes, that's actually something that I kind of like about Valentia, and the fact that like there's more range for like archers.
Yeah.
Shoot, Zane was mentioning like it's almost been a year since you guys played Doom. Almost been a year, dude.
It has pretty much been a year. That's when we started recording here.
Yeah. Actually, I think technically we started recording in the guy's old apartment.
Oh, yeah.
And then we moved over here.
Yeah. And, God, it's so funny. Because I remember when we started recording here, I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be a thing. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to have Justin record here. It's only going to be like, you know, for a couple weeks or so. And here we are like a year later.
How did you feel about that? It just kind of like sounding like from the sound of it, it seems like this is going to be like a very short thing. This is not actually... You kind of catch on. This is just gonna be like one time, like, oh, I'm just gonna record because like we don't have a place like over there.
Yeah,
it's convenient. But I mean, here we are now. I guess how do you feel about that now?
Well, I mean, I don't mind it. I'm sure sometimes it takes a bit of a toll on my parents.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be nice finding like another place to record somewhere down the line.
Yeah, I guess I'd probably be feeling the same way because I'm thinking of moving like a lot of our stuff over to like my place, just like recording in my room, and I'll probably soundproof and everything like that. It'll be like a really good, it'll be good as far as like quality, like producing videos, but I think it'd also like take a toll on my parents as well, even if like one of them's like out working, the other one just kind of stays at home, and I don't know, it's just like something you always keep aware of. Like there's someone in the house that isn't quite family. But like you might be open to them, but it's like the fact that they're there, and that I guess that kind of naturally kind of drains your energy because like that's another additional thing that you keep in your head.
Yeah,
it's kind of like temporary files on your computer. It's just there until you close it.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I do look forward to like having an actual like set in the future. I guess like we're still in the talks about that as well.
Yeah, one of these days we'll have our own little recording space. And regarding that, I would like to try and get a little more serious.
Yeah,
about that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
take it to the next.
Yeah, we're taking it to the next level. That sounds like a Smash Brothers quote that's going to happen next time they get serious.
This is Smash Brothers 5 for the Nintendo Switch. We're upping the user interface. There's going to be 50% more moving to the next level.
There's going to be more wave dashing.
We're upping the wave dashing. We've heard your feedback. And yes, we understand. Wave dashing will not be a feature in Smash 5.
We're also going to implement everyone's favorite mechanic in Brawl, tripping. Tripping is coming back.
We found that tripping actually introduces a layer of complexity of the game that changes up how people play Brawl. You see, by adding a 1 in 2 chance that your character trips while walking normally, I think it makes players a bit more cautious about how they explore the space. It encourages more aerial combat, which really is the best part of Smash Bros. Anyway.
Oh man, the aerial combat. It's so weird how, you know, like Smash Bros. Felt like a very instant game at the time of its release, but people got really competitive over it.
Yeah, I remember thinking, wow, this is like, even my, when the game came out in 1999, even when like my 5-year-old head, I'm thinking, wow, this is kind of like kitschy. Like this is like this weird kind of rip-off of like the arcade fighting games like Tekken and Street Fighter. Like if Mario Party met Street Fighter, that's what Smash Bros. Was. Then Melee came out, and I'm like, wow, I can't stop playing this. I'm really, really sad my GameCube memory card got like wiped.
so you can't keep your files for Smash Bros. Melee. I know something happened with our file. Like my brother and I, we had like our own like Melee file then, which like we had our like unlockable characters, trophies, and whatnot. But something happened, which was corrupted. I think it was because like my brother and I were like kind of analyzing the intro, and so we had to do like a bunch of soft resets to see like, is that person that drives past by Fox, is that Wolf? So let's like rewind that. And like after a couple times, something happened to the memory card, so we lost our files there. It sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Thankfully, we had a cousin who completed the game, who copied it over to us.
Nice.
But what else is there? I do like our reminiscing of all these like old games now.
Yeah.
I like the fact that we're going into like old games, just playing them over again.
Oh yeah, and I've got like this new set. I've got 3 monitors in my room now.
3 monitors, dude. I only got 2.
My grandma's husband was throwing away like some old monitors. I'm like, you know what, Bob, I'll take them if you don't want them. And one of them's like kind of a nice Samsung monitor. It looks kind of like the one that we have in here.
Oh.
And the other one is like an old Samsung PC monitor from like 1998. But I actually can find some use from that. Because it makes it really good to play Melee. Because for those of you that play Melee competitively, you get a lot less lag playing Melee on a CCTV monitor than you do on an LCD. Just because, you know, it keeps older. LCD monitors aren't like built to accommodate for like slower operating systems like the GameCube uses. So I don't know the science specifically.
The science.
The engineering is very complex, but
it's there. I got a brief gist of it.
Yes.
I'll put it in my pocket and pull it out whenever I need to be quizzed on it.
Yep. So I also moved my N64 in there now that I've got that older monitor. So I think the N64 should even play better on the CCTV monitor than what an LCD. That gives me more cause to go to GameStop, and I'm really glad the GameStop is stocking up on like retro games. Yeah. Or they're like selling and buying retro games.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep on going until I can find my unicorn 007 GoldenEye. And yes, I know I could just go on Amazon and eBay and get myself a copy of 007 GoldenEye for like no hassle, but where's the fun in that?
Where's the challenge?
Exactly.
Where's that Lunatic Plus?
Yes.
Okay, I'm now imagining like a map like generated around GameStop. You enter in like within the map, like, okay, I gotta get to point like A over there. You see a bunch of like enemy units in red. They're just like other U's. They're just like GoldenEye.
So someone's asking when we're gonna start playing Shadow the Hedgehog.
I don't know, dude.
I'll have to see if I still have my copy of it. Odds are I sold it at some point. And we also talked about Sonic Heroes. Wait till my sister comes back, because I know she took my copy of Sonic Heroes with her.
I do have my copy with me.
Alright, we could do that too.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Any other games? It would be cool to play like Mario Sunshine. I don't know if like if we
are we doing 100% completion this run? All shines Mario Sunshine?
Oh no, dude.
Dang, then what's the point?
What's the point? Our sanity needs to be kept in check. Yeah. We had that alongside Sword Art. It's like, it's over, dude.
It's over. Also, something inside me wants to do, especially Pokemon Stadium 2, the Gym Leader Castle route, using only rental Pokemon.
Yeah, I remember trying that. It's hard for me.
Yes. I think I've worked out a strategy that at least got me through the Elite Four using only rentals. Once you get to the Kanto Gym Leaders, like, first of all, like, there are some broken moves and tactics you can use and exploit in Gen 2, which are exploited and used by the Kanto Gym Leaders just on round 1. And there are 2 rounds for Gym Leader Castle.
2 rounds?
The one that sticks most in my mind is Erica's Vaporeon. I know I've talked about this before. The Vaporeon with Rest, Sleep Talk, Ice Beam, and Surf. And the thing about how Rest and Sleep Talk worked in Gen 2, because it was like a new concept to like attack while you're sleeping. if you used rest when you use sleep talk, you would just rest again, so you would restore all your HP.
That's so broken.
And continue the rest, yeah. And I think sleep talk back then had 20 PP, so you just kept.
Oh, that's a stall battle.
Yes, and Vaporeon has notoriously a high Spec D and HP,
Yep.
so.
God, look at that! You just gotta have someone to punch in the gut.
Yeah, this is back when all electric and all grass moves
Special
were
base.
special. So it was, and because of an ice beam, like grass types were out, but it was Erica, so you didn't really have much incentive to use electric types. And I think in the same token, she had a Quagsire to counter the electric type that you were using against Vaporeon.
Oh,
Like,
god damn,
man,
dude.
the teams they made for the Kanto Gym Leaders Pokemon Stadium 2, like they put a lot of time and effort into that, more so than Pokemon Battle Revolutions,
Yeah.
which also I have here.
Oh,
If I
yeah,
wanted
you
to
do.
Go through the stadiums, Pokemon Battle Revolution.
Yeah, we can do
I
that.
don't know. I guess my mind's on Pokemon. It's to play something that's Pokemon, but not like RPG Pokemon.
Yeah, I see what you mean. You want to go with the mobile app Pokemon? Not Pokemon Go, but like I think Pokemon Duels.
Wow. Oh, I know
that trophy kind of based one. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that though.
Welcome back to DangIT Let's Play. We're playing Pokemon Go Plus. Yeah, we paid $35 for a mobile game, but whatever. We got money to do that. We're on YouTube. We're making YouTube money, boys.
Oh,
Throws a
shit.
dollar bill.
Throws the dollar bill. Thanks. as we unwrinkle it, like. Oh man, actually, you know what? Last night, Gabe invited me. He bought tickets for me to go see one of those new movies. I think it's War for the Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
He had brought his it was his dad, it was Miranda, and also I think his nephew. And his nephew was actually playing Pokemon Go. I was like, wow, this game is still going. It's crazy to think about it, because like right now I understand like Fire Emblem Heroes of why that's still going, because they're constantly adding stuff. But like with
Yeah.
Pokemon Go, it feels like large expanses of time like pass like without them like updating anything. So at least maybe I'm just like not in the know of that. But yeah, it's just
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
No one's talking about getting a sad hand job.
What? Where'd you get Nolan? Nolan, what's wrong, Nolan?
I don't understand the context, but I get what you're saying.
I'm pretty sure you're trying to say something, but I totally get it.
No, I think being at TGI Fridays is what makes it sad.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, we didn't see that part of it. Alright, so looking back here. Oh, Kuros 101, that's actually a new name. Hello. Ooh. Attention, please do not. Yeah, it's good to see you here, Nolan. Have you given your energy to Anaya yet? Pay up now.
Don't be a tool.
But don't you want to support your boy? He got 3 wins and 2 losses yesterday.
Dang, son.
He's going places.
And he's just doing a tournament for Tekken, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
All right. And how many prelim rounds are there?
I actually don't know. He did start yesterday, so and it pretty much goes on until I think Sunday or Monday, something like that. I'll have to look it up. Because I actually don't know, like, I guess, like, how they lay it out. I just kind of know it's just a thing that happens.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the website actually has more details on that.
Yeah. So, I mean, if it's like 8 prelim rounds and he's 3-2, that's not too bad. Well, I guess so. 3-2, that's what, 5 rounds total. He would have to win the next 3 rounds, I guess. Well, I don't know. He'd probably only have to win like 2. No, I don't know. I don't really know how tournaments work anymore. It's been a while since I've
Right.
been in that culture.
I don't think I ever, like, joined into that, but that was just something. I don't know. I'm just kind of looking through all these.
It would also depend how many competitors they have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's crazy. Like, I mean, I also mentioned in like when it came to like Dragon Ball Z, but the fact that they have Tekken 7 like already there when it only came out like maybe about like short of a month ago.
Yeah.
The fact that they're already having that like set up and ready for that, it's kind of crazy. And see, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, actually, I don't think ARMS is incorporated into Evo yet, but and I guess like because it's such a new game too.
Yeah, and from the gameplay I've seen of it, there are just some aspects about it that are just broken, or like there's like clearly objectively superior characters and tactics.
Yeah, so I've like noticed that. So like, if you want to like maybe use like shock arms or something like that.
Yep.
All right. What else is there to talk about? I kind of want to like, continue going on for another 15 minutes just to keep the hour segments going.
All right.
So, man, we covered quite a bit of stuff. Not so like progressive, but just kind of like I guess looking back on things, reflecting.
Yeah.
Things have been happening. I guess that's just kind of the main course for podcasts and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. So there is a TGI Fridays not too far from here.
You want?
We used to go to TGI Fridays, and we just give each other sand hand jobs under the table.
I don't know about sad hand jobs, but I guess.
Okay, you can't go to TGI Fridays and not do something that's completely self-defeating. That's why you're at TGI Fridays.
I actually never been. Yeah, I never been to TGI. Have you?
I went a few times. I remember going like Sundays after church for lunch.
Okay.
Man, I haven't been there in a while.
You think it'd be worth the endeavor?
We could get endless apps.
Endless apps.
A web journalist tested that out. She ordered mozzarella sticks and sat at TGI Fridays from open till close. Only paid $5 for the one thing mozzarella sticks. And she was forced to sit there and eat all the mozzarella sticks.
But wait, how long can she have it like be sitting though? Like the mozzarella stick.
Oh, it's endless apps. So if you get that, you're entitled to just sit there and enjoy that one appetizer endlessly. Because if you're at a restaurant, so long as you're like consuming, you can be at that restaurant. That's not like legally binding or anything, but that's typically the norm, and that's apparently what happened to this journalist.
She stood there.
Sat
there, and just ate mozzarella sticks.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what would be. I mean, like I'd probably get sick to like with any appetizer, but I'm trying to think of any type of appetizer that I'd prefer over anything else that would eat for a good while.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the time like we went to Chili's. I think it's just the tortillas that I can sit down and like eat for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Although that can also be filling too. I don't know. I'll have to really look.
I like the chips at Chili's. Like, if you just gave me a bowl, it's specifically tortilla chips from Chili's. Like, I could just sit down and chow down on a bowl of Chili's TM brand registered trademark tortilla chips for hours. Pay us, Chili's.
Sponsored by Chili's.
We'll bash on TGI Fridays for you all you want. All we ask is payment in Chili's brand TM registered trademark tortilla chips.
Okay, so it looks like we're planning something for lunch right now, but there's also something new that came out for Wendy's. If you want to do another food video,
oh boy,
I think it's their new queso lineup of stuff. I'll have to look it up again.
Oh boy, if it's as spicy like the so-called ghost pepper chili fries, I think I'm in for a meh experience.
Joshua's here. Hello, Joshua.
Eat a dick, Josh.
No. Man, you're more toxic than Gabe lately.
Oh, what? You're here? Like that's some sort of announcement that you need to make to let people aware of your presence?
I think it's more of like a hello. That's how I read it. So like Siberian Hyena says hello. I kind of like equivalent that with like Joshua's I'm here.
I still don't like your wording, Josh. You conceited piece of shit.
Whoa, easy. No, damn. But shoot. What was I gonna talk about? Maybe something about the mics. I hope that you guys are really enjoying like the quality of the mics now. I mean, I can't really hear it right now unless I turn it up.
Now I can get really close into the mic and just whisper. Do you like the sound of my voice?
Oh, David. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave the train for that one.
All right.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to kill like a little bit more time here. This time.
Oh wait, now you're resorting to name calling, Josh? Wait, you're too conscious, too self-conscious of your own conceit. They have to resort to calling me. To calling you that?
No.
Oh gosh. Cool.
No one's like Ginger ASMR. Some shit I never wanted. But here you go.
I don't know. I think there's a pretty niche market for it. You know, I'm just gonna go in there and fill that niche market until it's so full of me. You know, I don't know how to finish that thought, but you know, I'm just gonna keep going because that's what this is all about.
No one also says, "Hey Justin, give me a wrench now. I can't be in the videos anymore." Well, I can't give you the wrench. You have to be over here. We're gonna give you the wrench. And all right, we should finish film video together. I do miss Nolan. Okay.
Oh wow, big man. Josh is 12. Oh, he's almost 13. Well, you know, you let me know you're 13 so I can sing you happy birthday because you're gonna be a big man. I'm sorry, Josh. I have no idea who you are.
How about this?
So uncalled for.
We gotta remember that we have like a questionable age range for a viewer demographic. Yes. David, what were you like when you were 13?
Gosh, what was I like when I was 13? I wasn't quite filled out yet because I was still very short and very wide. It was not a very good time in my life. Puberty hit when I was about 14, so, you know, imagine being the one 13-year-old kid whose balls have not descended yet.
It's weird for me because, like, my mustache actually started growing in, like, in elementary school. Mm-hmm. So it was definitely weird because I didn't know how to shave yet, and I didn't know until, like, freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
But thank goodness that David Scott was there. He was the guy who was like, oh, like, well, he has facial hair, but he has even more facial hair. I'm like, hello, Kirby. Let's see, who else is here? No, just like everyone else there. Yeah. Oh yeah, Master Hand's here. Hello, Master Hand. We were talking about Smash earlier.
No one cares about you, Master Hand.
Hey! He's 12 too. I'm just kidding. I don't even know his age range.
Wow, you're 12? Wow, no one really cares. I'm sorry.
I care about
so jaded.
I care about my 12-year-old self. I wonder what was I like when I was 13. Jeez, like I'm pretty sure like I felt like any other kid who was like, I feel like I'm on top of the world. I know my shit. Mm-hmm. I didn't, but
man, that's how we all were when we were teenagers.
Yeah, like I know my shit. But at the same time, I also thought about like, has anything different changed about me like within like the year time of my birthday? And I always feel like nothing's really changed, right? And that's usually based on the fact that like you've been like with yourself for that long, and so all these like changes that you make don't really seem like dramatic things until someone else points it out to you. Mm-hmm. So it's interesting to see like people that you haven't seen in a while and see like how much they've changed or maybe not.
Yeah, it was such an awkward time in my life because, like I said, I didn't hit puberty until I was 14. And that's just out there in the open. You guys know that embarrassing fact about me now. But it's weird because I was still very much in the mindset like, yeah, I'm a kid. I don't mind being a kid. It's pretty cool. I have responsibilities. That's nice. Yeah. And then kind of seeing everyone around me, like especially people that I knew in elementary school, kind of moving on to this next phase in their life. Mm-hmm. You know, suddenly girls have boobs, and I'm like, oh. And
I don't
like
know.
everyone's fashion sense is changing, everyone's demeanor is changing. Like, everyone I knew who is very like kind of happy-go-lucky in elementary school is now just very sad. Now that they're teenagers. And I'm like, oh, why is everybody sad? And then I went to college and I'm like, oh, this is why everybody's sad.
I found a lot of people at my college. It might be because like it's a private university and stuff like that, but like there were a lot of cool people. And granted, there's people like you probably wouldn't want to be hanging out with, but there's a lot of people that I could just talk to and just like have regular conversations, even like become like really fast friends with. But I don't know, like I never really thought about like how people changed. I guess I mean there's definitely people like within my group that changed dramatically in like their behavior, and it was during that time when like a lot of kids don't really think about the things that happen around them and how they have an effect on that. How they personally have effect. It's more like I'll do this, I'll do whatever I want here, and did that. I remember I was pretty selfish like in high school, like during my junior year. There was a girl that I liked, and I already had like a group I hang out with, but I kind of steered away from the group just to hang out with her. TLDR, it wasn't really worth it, but it really made me appreciate like my group of people I can always come back to as like a safety net, and also just be around. So it's just an experience that everyone each have like their own different like views and perspectives and experiences from it.
Yeah.
So though I was like really childish there, I don't necessarily regret all things I've done because it all kind of built up to who I am now. But yeah, what else are people saying here? Nostalgic and educational podcast. I wouldn't just say educational per se, unless you want to know stuff about hand jobs at TGI Fridays.
Yeah, today you guys learned TGI Fridays makes everything depressing. David hit puberty at the age of 14. You know what? That's probably about it.
I mean, it could be worse. Like, you wouldn't hit puberty until like you're 15.
Yeah. At least I hit puberty before I was 20.
You start, like, your voice starts to drop, like, at the age of 20.
Yeah. You're 18, you can vote, you can go and die in a war and smoke cigarettes or whatever, but your balls are still inside you. You still sound like you're 9 years old, and you have no idea how sex works.
It's a great place to be.
Although, to be fair, regardless of whether or not your balls have descended, I can't imagine a lot of people who are 18 know how sex works.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't. I don't even know which hole to go.
Girl's sprawled out in the bed. You're just like, you point to her ears. She's like, no. You point to her mouth. You're like, not today. So, speaking of nostalgia, someone asked the question of what our favorite Let's Play was.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Like us specifically, just like us two. Okay, so, I mean, I think the first one was Doom, and then what followed after that? I mean, there was Pokemon, and then we finished something else. I had to like go through like the line of a playlist and everything, because some like just kind of blend in, like. You popped up for like one live stream of Minecraft, so it makes me affiliate you with the Minecraft Let's Plays.
That one episode
about sand.
Yes, I remember. Like you were probably my ride home that day, and so I'm alright. You guys be here. I'll just sit over here playing Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Fallout 4. I think that was. Is that the first one?
That was the first one that we did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Although I do like Smegdorf, I wouldn't say like Fallout 4 was like my favorite like that we did together.
We were still trying to figure out how like this whole dynamic was working. So there were some episodes where like, wow, that's really boring. That's just really bad. I
think Sonic Adventure 2 is kind of up there.
Just for that one level of the Rouge on the moon. It's my favorite. It's glad to see you rage about something for once.
Oh man, yeah, we'll take turns here and there about road raging. Too bad you're taking the helm for Sword Art.
Oh boy.
Oh. Fuck. Oh man, but yeah, I would say like Sonic Adventure up there. I actually like it was really cool starting like Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke like at the beginning, but definitely like teetered off.
Yeah.
Like at the end or even like in the middle of things, so it would actually be placed like a little farther down there. I
really
guess we'll
like
just
Medal of Honor. That's probably my favorite one.
yeah, because I didn't really know much of what to do,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a different type of commentary that we had, and the fact that like we're not focused too much on like side things.
Yeah, we're just
more over like
engaging with the
in
game.
the game, which is a different like dynamic that I'm not quite used to yet.
Why don't you guys leave a like, a comment, and write it down in your Amazon Prime wish list, your favorite Let's Play of ours, or your favorite Let's Play episode that we did.
Mm-hmm. Also, Josh was mentioning like there was only 101 Minecraft videos. Actually, yeah, I think there was an I think there was an update video that I put in there. That's why there's 101, but there actually is 100 episodes of Minecraft. Stampy. Oh yeah, I remember there's that Stampy Cat character in Minecraft, or does Minecraft videos. Let's see. Let's see, what do you do in Minecraft for that many? You know, I guess I'll just have to check it out. Yes, Kiros. Take a little portion of your life and just spend it watching our Minecraft videos.
Yes. Rake us in that sweet, sweet YouTube revenue.
Give us that accumulative 100 views across the playlist.
Yeah. Bring us up to triple digits, boys. We're counting on you.
But yeah, actually, I believe that was during the time that we did reacting it, so there was actually like a little bit more people like watching at the beginning, like a good couple thousand, and then it just teetered off again. But yeah,
Josh, you're 22. You know it. You know what that is.
yeah, I actually think that you would know. At this point.
Grow up, Josh. Welcome to the real world.
The real world is not so great.
No.
It's. I definitely know, like, when growing up, I knew that as a kid I had, like, all the responsibilities I didn't have, but I never really thought about, like, what it meant to have those responsibilities until now. And and I guess I still will have that, like, if I had rent or something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even now as, like, filthy millennials who live at home, I almost rent free. This sting of like adult human responsibilities is still kind of there.
But yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good for this podcast. I'm happy that we have the mics here, although I'm noticing that like the quality build here might be like slowly degrading.
Might have to invest in some
maybe like
some other felt stoppers.
Yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, I guess we'll just end it here. Yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in for this podcast. It was a really laid back, reflective, and just kind of like a little test out video for these two, and then we'll integrate these into like more videos in the future. And I'll probably move the set for podcasting and everything else probably to my room, like in my house, just to make it easier to set up things. And probably we'll have to work on maybe like having a table like specifically for these stands, but we'll see.
Yeah. Also, Kirby 117. Oh, what, you think you're big man? What, you're 14? What, I bet your balls already descended. Or, you know, whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't know your sex, dude. But, oh, what, you think you're big man? Or when? What, like you've already had your first period? Or you've discovered that you can ejaculate? Wow. Good for you.
Yeah. Sugoi. Welcome to the real world. Alright.
Yeah.
Jesus. Alright.
And now you got Algebra 2 to deal with.
Oh,
that.
I hate that so much. Alright, we're getting the podcast here. So, yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of DangIT Podcast, episode 162 live. My name is Justin.
Oh, I'm David.
And thanks for watching. Hashtag bye.
Hashtag.
Bye. Oh.